How as you see kind of a renewed energy now that school's over for a little while?
Somewhat tired though. I mean, the Maryland game really was taxing on some of our players. So we got back. We didn't do a whole lot today, but we just some active rest, but good preparation. Yeah.
You said coming into Maryland would play kind of that junk defense and really try to clog it up. You think Duke will try to mimic that since that's just kind of the standard? You do with what works?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's not something that they've shown. So I think they're gonna go with the guts. They're gonna go. They haven't played this. They haven't played in like 9 days or something like that. So maybe they've conjured up some junk defenses. But I mean, I think we're seasoned enough to be aware of it.
And Kara's getting her first full season in at Duke after what happened last year. Just kind of, what have you seen from them, through the stretch, and what's your evaluation, going into tomorrow?
They took a year off and they went recruiting. I mean, that's what you do. And she got some good players. I think she runs some good sets. She's got them playing with some confidence. Good team. Hard road game for us.
And then your relationship with Kara, y'all both went to Tokyo last year. And I think on the 2018, you were an assistant coach whenever she was a player. Just kind of your relationship and getting to play with, or, see her on the other side of the bench there just tomorrow.
Yeah, Kara, great basketball mind. I mean, she thinks basketball 24/7. I mean, her mind has taken her to a lot of great places. She's a gold medal coach. She's been an NBA coach. I mean, she's an analyst. So all of her basketball, all of her mind has been on basketball. I mean, and then she found herself in the coaching on the collegiate level at Duke, which is, I think, it fits her, and she's going to do a great job. I just hope not tomorrow night.
And you talked a lot about Sania Rivers and just seeing her. We saw her get a lot of minutes against Maryland. Just kind of what led to that, and then what have you been seeing from her, in the recent stretch?
I think with a player like Sania, we call her Rivers because we got Sania and Aya. We call her Rivers. I mean, sometimes you just have to make a decision on the player. You gotta. Some players just need experience. They need to play, and I am one. I am like an old traditional coach where that you gotta show me. You gotta show me in practice. Some players come along that you gotta pivot. She is one that I said. I'm not gonna lie. I get frustrated with her. But then I took a different approach, and I was just like, I'm just going to embrace her and who she is and what she does, and I'm just going to try to get her confident because I know that she can help us. And it's a feeling. I just felt like in the Maryland game, she gets out of her own way. Like she doesn't try to do things that's not in her wheelhouse. If she feels like she can't do it, she's going to defer. I like that. And you really can't see that until you're in a game. So, I mean, that's the most minutes she's played all season long against a top 10 team. She did well. So it's a confidence boost for her and for us. And we'll keep harboring the confidence in her. And you'll see the player that we all know she's going to be. Hopefully a lot sooner.
Don't ask Henny, Bill. I don't believe I saw her out for the last
You ain't see
minutes.
Henny. I tried to get Henny in here before y'all got here. Day to day, though.
Day to day.
Day to day.
Was it a case the other day where if y'all really need her, she could have played against Maryland?
If we really, really need her, we did really need her. But we're thinking about Henny in the long haul. For her, for us. I know she wants to play. I mean, she looks like she could play. But we're going to be real cautious about it. We're a week away from a Christmas break. That'll do us some good. But I'm almost certain we'll see her before Christmas break.
You spoke about how taxing that game on Sunday was. How difficult is it mentally to turn around and just get ready for another really good team just a few days later?
I mean, it's hard for the players. It's easy for us. We like the challenge of it. And I think they do like the challenge of it. I think for us, with being a coach and having to take the day off, we were forced to take the day off because they were, they put a lot into the game. But then you'll see how resilient, how competitive, how focused they are. I mean, we had a good prep day today, and And as coaches, sometimes rest is equally as important as getting out there and being active. And we know how to push and pull those push and pull those buttons.
Don, following up on the mental aspect, especially with the freshmen, in a season like this, when you look at the pressure of playing so many top 10 teams before Christmas, and then the pressure of academics, exams, do you find yourself keeping a closer eye on how mentally drained they may be?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we have great resources for our players who want to see someone to help balance. When we go in their homes and recruit them, we tell them, like college, being a freshman is a crash course in different academic regimen, different athletic regimen. Oh, socially, they're in a whole, they're in a whole nother level where, you can get distracted and everything's coming together. And if you don't balance, if you don't have priorities, if you don't, manage your time correctly, it can get out of whack. I think it's helped Raven. Actually, the injury helped Raven a lot in that she's actually able to balance a little bit better because she doesn't have as much basketball. With the other ones, we find a way. Like our coaches work overtime. Our academic people work overtime. Our learning specialist, our mentor, everybody plays a key role in keeping our players just mentally in a good space. And when it gets out of whack, we got the expertise and the experts to help them back in, because it's a real thing. Like the challenges of being a student athlete aren't just what you see out there when they making baskets and they got 12,000 people cheering for you. It's all the times outside of that is what pulls them. So we got a good handle on things, and we got people around us that can help us. I'm not an expert in that area, but the university provides great resources of people who are experts in that field, and we seem to do okay with it. Knock on wood.
How about your time, Dawn? Did you have time to decorate the new house with Christmas lights, anything like that? Put out all your decorations?
I'm a Christmas person. My Christmas, my stuff has been up since November, like before Thanksgiving. I am. Huh?
Was it up before the Bahamas?
It was.
I just want to get
How
It
long
was.
did you lights all over the house? How long did it take to do that to new place?
I don't do that. Daddy.
Did somebody do that for you?
Yeah, I mean it's so much. I got a lot of stuff. Like it's so much. Like I'll break it down and I'll put it in its place. But when it's time, I'll bring it up and say, "Can y'all just make?" I think where were we?
State?
No, I may have had my stuff in. Who did we play? We went to the Bahamas. It was up before the Bahamas.
South Dakota.
So,
No, it wasn't that early. It wasn't that early. But it was probably before Thanksgiving. It was up. Then I bought some more stuff. Then they had to come back.
What are
crazy.
the team's Christmas traditions? What do y'all have, planned for the next week and a half?
We always have a. We didn't have it last year because of the pandemic, but we have about 35 to 40 mentors, professional women, and it's in Columbia that we have Christmas dinner with it. We'll do that on the 16th, where we just come together and we meet them. They tell us their professions, and we just share stories, and they just love up on them. And it's an opportunity for them to, if they want to get mentored or if they want to get hands-on experience with being a lawyer, a judge, any field, criminal justice, all of it. We got the gamut of professional women that are willing to help our players out.